Have you ever been turned off by the hypocrisy of Christians? People who claim to worship Jesus, but their lifestyle and the way that they live is very judgmental and really not consistent with what you believe Jesus to be all about? Well, today we're going to be looking at Jesus on this Tuesday as he's really challenging the Pharisees and the religious leaders of his day as he comes back into the city of Jerusalem on this final week of his life on earth. I'm Adam Miller, the host of Songtime Radio and the pastor of South Chatham Community Church, and each day we're working our way through this study in the Gospel of Matthew, looking at the chronological events leading up to Jesus' death on the cross. And today actually has the most significant passages as Matthew gives more to this day as Jesus is challenging the Pharisees than really any of the other events of this Holy Week. Because Jesus wants to make it very clear that he is not here to kind of add on to a corrupted religious system. He wants to confront everyone, even the religious, who would oppose the true work of Christ, to humble ourselves and submit ourselves to God. In the first several chapters here, we see Jesus challenging the Pharisees. They're really challenging him. They're trying to trap him by asking him multiple questions, but Jesus answers each and every one of them. After having enough of it with the Pharisees, he actually turns to his disciples. And in Matthew 23, we have what's called the Woes of the Pharisees, where Jesus points out to his own disciples, his own followers, just how corrupt the religious system had actually become. People were more interested in looking spiritual outwardly than they were inwardly. They weren't really working out their salvation. They were actually challenging God as they were presenting their own good works to others as their spiritual status. This is not what Jesus had come to do. He wanted to show people that the real heart, the real problem that we all have is our own sin nature, that all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. And anyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. We want to invite you to join with us over the course of this week as we continue to read through the Gospel of Matthew. There's much more to be read today, but it is incredibly significant. As you check out the links below, as well as some devotional readings, you'll see the passages to read for today and understand what Jesus is really after when he's targeting our hearts and not simply our behavior.